What's the price you paid for refusing to play along with evil? In my church, girls who were attacked had to publicly forgive their attackers within 30 days, or be cast out as harboring sin in their hearts. Pastor David had run our church for 20 years, building it from a small congregation. His own daughter Sarah was his first victim when she was just 13. He convinced her that forgiveness was her only path to heaven. She never told anyone except her diary, which I found after she unalived herself at 19. He covered it up, called it an accidental overdose or something. Since then, I'd watched 12 girls go through forgiveness ceremonies, standing at the altar while their attackers sat in the front row, smiling like they'd won something. The girls' families believed this doctrine completely. My own mother said forgiveness was God's ultimate test. The pastor's son Jacob was notorious for cornering girls at youth events, at camps, in empty Sunday school rooms. Everyone knew. No one spoke. We all just made sure never to be alone with him. But it happened, and after Jacob assaulted me behind the chapel at church camp, Pastor David called a family meeting in his office. My parents, 4 church elders, and Jacob were there. The pastor placed an hourglass timer on his mahogany desk. You have 30 days to forgive him publicly before the entire congregation, or you'll be excommunicated. Your family too. This is God's test of your faith. My mother nodded solemnly. My father stared at his hands. Jacob smirked at me from across the room. After that, I started recognizing the other girls who'd been through this. Rebecca took pills to sleep. Anna cut herself. I saw the scars when her sleeves rode up. Marie wouldn't eat. We sat together at church, a row of broken dolls pretending to sing hymns. Day 10 came, and my parents stopped speaking to me at dinner, afraid I'd refuse and damn them too. Day 15. Church members left nasty notes in our mailbox. Don't destroy your family's salvation. Day 20. My best friend Emma cried as she told me her parents forbade her from seeing me. Day 25. I watched Marie go through her forgiveness ceremony. She fainted mid-sentence, crumpling at the altar. They carried her out while the congregation murmured about her weak faith. Jacob caught my eye and winked. Day 30 arrived, a Sunday. Instead of putting on my church dress, I put on jeans. Instead of going to service, I drove to the police station. I filed a report. The officer's hands shook as he took my statement. His daughter went to our church. That night, my parents packed all my belongings in black garbage bags. You've chosen hell over heaven, Mom said, her voice cold. Dad cried, but didn't stop her. They drove me to my grandmother's house, who lived 2 towns over, and left me on her porch with my garbage bags. The church mobilized like an army. Their lawyer sent a cease and desist letter, threatening to sue me for defamation. Church members found my social media, called me a Jezebel and homewrecker, posted my grandmother's address. My parents went to the police station and testified that I was troubled and attention-seeking, that I'd always had inappropriate thoughts about boys. Pastor David held special prayer services for my demon-possessed soul. Hundreds attended. Jacob's friends slashed my grandmother's tires, spray-painted liar on her garage. Even my grandmother, who'd taken me in, begged me to recant. Just say you forgive him, honey. Make this stop. The church filed a restraining order against me, claiming I was harassing them. They got local businesses to ban me. I couldn't buy groceries without being screamed at, couldn't pump gas without someone leaving a Bible verse on my windshield. Then one afternoon, Marie, the girl who had fainted, showed up at my grandmother's door. She brought Rebecca, then Anna. Within a week, we had 30 women in my grandmother's living room, spanning 20 years of abuse. Marie had been recording Pastor David for months, but then the detective who took our statements found Jacob's trophy collection hidden in his dorm room. Jewelry, hair clips, photos from each girl. The FBI got involved when they discovered Pastor David had been stealing donations, using church funds to pay off the families. The church collapsed 3 months later. Pastor David got 40 years. Jacob got 25. The building is a gym now. My family still won't speak to me. They joined another church that preaches the same doctrine. I live 3 states away under a different name, always looking over my shoulder. I'm free, but I'll never really be free. That's the price of refusing to forgive the unforgivable, I guess.